It's 5:18. Let's get back to meteorologist Alan Rose. No snow out there today except the leftovers, Alan.
Yeah, no snow this week. That's the good news, but that could change into the upcoming weekend. We'll cover all that here over the next 2.5 to 3 minutes. Now, we are waking up to still some strong breezes. It's some very warm temperatures for the morning hours in early February. We're in the upper 50s across central and eastern parts of the Springs right now. It's 51 down south in Fountain, 47 in Peyton and Black Forest, 55 at last check at the Air Force Academy. Upper 50s for our friends in Denver with a mix of 30s, 40s, and low 50s across the eastern plains and southern I-25 corridor. Now, yesterday we did have high wind warnings in effect across the northern parts of the state into the Front Range. Those have just expired as of 5 o'clock this morning, but still some lingering strong wind, especially just west of Denver. And some of that is easing down here into parts of the Pikes Peak region, as well as impacting our southern mountains. And you can really see how quickly the wind is moving here on the satellite and radar. Look how fast clouds are flowing from west to east. Just some fair weather clouds this morning as on the south side of this frontal boundary. We're on the dry side of this system with lots of energy up to our north, including some very heavy rainfall this morning out across parts of California and the Pacific Northwest. For us today, it will be warm being on the southern end of that boundary as well. 65 degrees, that's an increase of around 5 degrees from what we saw yesterday. So overall today, weakening wind expected this morning. Partly to mostly cloudy skies in your forecast on Monday. Similar conditions on Tuesday. Partly cloudy skies continue. Slightly cooler highs expected compared to today, with an increase in some mountain snow shower activity. Now, we do have that heavy rain and heavy snow across the west coast this morning. That will continue to impact parts of California early this week. Look at the energy that picks up and moves towards Colorado towards the end of the week. That is going to be some pretty significant wind from Wednesday to Friday, followed by a little dip in the jet stream and maybe a chance for some light rain and snow showers on Saturday. Not looking super impressive at this point, but you will see a mention of it on that super 7-day forecast. All right, highs today into the 50s in Westcliff, low 60s in La Veta, 65 in the Springs, and 72 in Pueblo. Not quite record-setting warmth, but pretty close to it here in Colorado Springs. Now, we do cool down around 5 or so degrees tomorrow, and then we're warm and windy on Wednesday. And that's a day when I think we could see elevated fire danger across southern Colorado. Gusts easily up around 30 to 35 miles an hour. Will stay breezy through the end of the week, and then there's that mention to a few showers, a rain and snow mix on Saturday. For Pueblo, 70s today and Wednesday. We'll be in the 50s on Thursday. 60s return Friday with 40s and 50s this weekend. For Canyon City, pretty quiet week in terms of any incoming wintry weather, but it will be windy for the second half of the week. Some of those gusts could be quite strong from Wednesday onward. For Woodland Park, a warm for February forecast. Daily highs in the 50s instead of the 30s that we typically see this time of the year, with our next chance for snow as we head towards the start of the weekend.